Hi everyone. By now you've probably heard about the Black Friday sale for the Samsung Odyssey Plus. I guess it's pretty close now, but if you're still able to, I highly recommend going out and picking up the Samsung Odyssey Plus. It's on sale for $300 during this Black Friday sale. I'm currently borrowing one from a friend just to try it out, and the claims about the screen door effect being pretty much gone is pretty accurate. As I'm wearing this now, I can't see any lines that you would have seen with other headsets, and compared directly to my Lenovo Explorer, it is a huge upgrade. The field of view is larger. That's something I meant to actually fix. With the Lenovo, I mentioned before how the field of view was 110 degrees. That claim came from the box, but in actual testing, it's closer to 95. It's not 110 like it claims. So in my early review, that wasn't accurate. But the Odyssey is confirmed to be 110 degrees, and it does. You can't see it, you can definitely see it. The field of view is a lot larger, so it is more immersive for sure. As well, not only larger field of view and the lack of SDE. So if you have the means to get the Odyssey Plus, especially during the sale, I highly recommend it. Another interesting thing is the controllers have been slightly redesigned. They feel a bit more well built, and along with that, the tracking now, the Bluetooth is built into the headset, and the tracking just feels more solid and one-to-one. But then again, the Lenovo and the other ones are still great headsets. I won't be upgrading for quite a while, so it's still good enough for me. It's a great headset, but if you have the means and you're able to pick up one of these Samsung ones during the sale, I definitely do it. That is if you're wanting to stay within mixed reality. Again, the Vive and Rift are awesome headsets. I highly recommend those. If you want to be within mixed reality architecture, this is the best one you can get. A couple things to note: it is a little bit heavier, but not too much. They actually cut down the weight from the original Odyssey when they put it to this one. Comfort seems to be dependent per person. From what it seems like, people with larger heads fit this very well. For me, even with Lenovo, I had problems getting it to fit properly, so I kind of ran like a strap across the top to help it fit on my head. And with this, I'm just kind of wearing a baseball cap backwards and then have the headset on top, and it fits really comfortable that way for me. Otherwise, it just kind of slides down. It's just my head shape, so it's different per person. In comparison to this, the colors are just so vibrant. The SDE correction, it's interesting. You don't see the screen door effect. It's not blurry, but it's soft, I guess you could say. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Like, solid colors, you don't see any interruption between solid colors. Along the edges of things, there's slight shimmering, but that's also a little bit to do with the anti-aliasing. My rig's still a GTX 1060 3GB. It's recommended to turn your super sampling up to 140%. My rig just can't handle VR chat at that, so I'm at 100%. I did test some things at 140%, and it does look really good. From my different testing, no one headset is the best thing. I guess my personal recommendations is, if you're looking for a budget and something that's still a great experience, get the LCD Windows Mixed Reality like the Lenovo, Dell, those ones. If you want something that's a great, user-friendly, all-around package that does everything, definitely look at the Rift. The Rift is an amazing headset. The controllers are awesome. The Vive is, I still say that's kind of the VR enthusiast, just because of the lighthouse tracking system is so versatile, with all the upgrades coming through with the Pimax headsets, the Knuckles controllers, the trackers. That entire architecture is just all built around virtual reality. So if you're looking to put tons of time and money into virtual reality, that's the one you want to look at. especially if you can upgrade to the Vive Pro or the Pimax headsets. And then if you're looking for like just the best visuals you can get, you want good tracking, but it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. Definitely the Odyssey Plus. The controller tracking is better than the other mixed reality. Still not as good as Vive or Rift because of the out of camera view. It actually tracks a bit better than the other mixed realities, so the predictive tracking outside of the camera view is pretty good still, but it does lock out after a few seconds. So if you want 100% reliable tracking, look at the Rift and Vive. This is good enough to play 99% of games without issue. But if you're wanting the absolute best visuals you can get on a current headset, the Odyssey Plus is the way to go. Everything looks great, and if this was mine, this is all I would use. I just wanted to say that before the sale was completely gone. So yeah.